Today I'm going to be doing a video of my home lab. For starting off, I have a 27U rack, and it is almost pretty much filled with Cisco stuff and alarm receivers and all the good stuff. I apologize for it being a little bit messy. I still need to clean up some of the cables like this. I need to actually run the Ethernet cables correctly besides just on the floor. And I need to get rid of this crappy monitor right there. And I need to fix this, but I'll do that after this video. But yeah, threw this together real quick, and it only took about 10 hours. So yeah. Starting at the top, I have a Technical Pro PS9U 9-channel power rack mount power strip thing. This thing absolutely sucks. This company sucks. Don't get it. This thing is rated for 15 amps, and I'm only drawing 4 amps with all the stuff on without the server. The server's on its own. I had to move the server on its own power supply because this tiny little cable here is warm to the touch. And this thing's rated for 15 amps, and I'm only pulling like 4. And I measured with my kilowatt meter here, and I'm pulling like 4 amps out of this whole thing. It's crazy. So yeah, don't get that power supply. Don't get this power strip. It sucks. It'll probably burn your house down if you're pulling more than 4 or 5 amps through it. Next, I have a Cisco 2901 router. This thing is a really great Cisco router. If you want something to start off with, I highly recommend it. It's gigabit, and it is very, very quiet. You can barely hear it. It's awesome. This is my Cisco Catalyst 3650 switch. This is for my home network. This and this are for my home network. So, this is my home router. This is my home switch. And then I have all the access points plugged into this switch right here. On here, I have two Multitech 2 modems, multi-modem 2 modems that aren't on at the moment, and then a Cisco AirNet access point. That's what all the houses have. This is what all the access points are. Next, I have a Cisco voice gateway. This voice gateway is my main phone system. Not my main phone system, but this provides 24 phone lines for all my security systems and my dial-up ISP. Next, I have a Cisco 2921 router. Literally doing nothing at the moment. It's just on wasting power because I was screwing around with it earlier. Next, I have a Cisco 2911 router. This is kind of like my main router in a way. However, it's not technically routing internet. I'm using it for voice and VXML stuff. So whenever you call my number, this is what the 682 number block is registered to in asterisk. Next, I have a Cisco 1760 router. The only thing that this is doing is this is kind of like my T1 supply router. It takes in 1000 Ethernet and then supplies T1. And it's really stupid how it's set up, but I wanted to use this awesome router for something, so this is the only thing I could think of. And that is supplying internet to this router right here, which is a Cisco 2011 router. This router is acting as my dial-up ISP at the moment. It's going to be switched out with the Cisco 2600 soon, but this is my dial-up ISP router. It has a Cisco 1AM card in the back of it, 1-port modem card, and this also runs my BBS, not runs the BBS, but it telnets into the BBS, and yeah, it's a pretty cool router, love it. This right here is my other Cisco 2811 router. What this does, this is my VXML application router. So if you call a certain number registered to my number block, 682-0001, the call starts off here, decides if it's a T1 call, or if it's a VXML call. It does that by trunk groups and dial pairs. And if it is a VXML call, it routes that call over a T1 connection to this router. The router runs the VXML application and then routes that call back to this router. So all this is it just does VXML applications. Next, I have my Cisco Catalyst 2960 SF switch. This does PoE plus, I believe, maybe not, yeah, it does PoE plus, like, let's see here, 370 watts of PoE plus, pretty good switch. I have a Polycom phone and that access point running off of it. And yes, most of this stuff besides this and this is fast Ethernet stuff. That's because I don't even get a gigabit connection to my house, and I'm a huge fan of this old Cisco stuff, so I'm sacrificing higher speeds to use old Cisco. And honestly, my internet speed isn't that bad. Hold on, let me pull up on my computer. Here we go, internet speed test. That's plenty for what I need to do every single day. That's absolutely plenty. And depending on Starlink here, I might have crap upload speeds, we'll see. Yeah, upload speeds are crap right now, but that usually is around 10 megabits per second. And even whenever I'm not connected, like if I connect to my wireless network, which is a gigabit connection, it's not much better. So that's why I'm using fast Ethernet stuff. Next, I have my Cisco Pix 515E. Coolest Cisco thing ever in my opinion. I freaking love this firewall. This is like technically my actual router that I'm using for the switch and my computer, and most of this stuff is on my 10.0 network, and this is also my main firewall. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Don't recommend it for anyone wanting to get in a home lab, because like it's good to learn on, but it's only fast Ethernet, and so most people have 10 gigabit connections to their house, so don't recommend it. Next, I have my Dell PowerEdge R420 server. It only currently has 3 drives in it. And yes, I freaking broke the pool tab off of this one, but I have a replacement coming in for that. That was very depressing, so don't look at that. This runs Server 2019 at the moment, and it also runs Hyper-V, and I have 2 VMs running at the moment. And then next thing I have is my 2 Radeon XD 6500 receivers with all the line cards blinking away. I need to still set the date and time because it's not 3:35. Then I have another voice gateway, VG224 voice gateway. This voice gateway sole purpose is for this receiver and that receiver. However, that one's not on. So this provides the phone lines and registers to asterisk. And that provides the phone lines for this receiver and that receiver. And that is pretty much what is in my home lab server rack. It is really freaking cool. I love it. Ignore the wire terribleness back there. But I think it turned out pretty good. Like I said, I still need to get rid of all this cables right here and make them nice, so that way it's not just like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the home lab. And if you want another video or detailed explanations about what this crap does, just let me know. I kind of just wanted to give a quick little update of what I've been up to for the past couple of weeks. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.